Alright, hey guys, it's Tobiah, aka Toby1 Kenobi, aka Lazy Bum, aka Promise Breaker. It's been over a month, or about a month, since I did my last Let's Build, and there are a multitude of reasons for that. But the primary one is that I didn't like the build. I was bored with it. I mean, this is cool and all, but I don't really think it fits a fire temple. So what I'm going to be doing is starting over. I have redesigned it. Well, actually, I didn't have a design before, so I could just say, I guess you could just say that I actually designed it this time. And I'll put that up on the screen. I did a little design in Photoshop. And it's not going to be as big this time so that so that it's more manageable, because it's very hard for me to build while I am talking and while I'm recording. It's just, for one, I've got stage fright, which may be hard for some of you to believe considering I'm a YouTuber. YouTubers are usually very outgoing, but I am not, and I have never been. And in fact, part of the reason I made this YouTube channel was so that I could kind of get over my shyness. But it doesn't seem to be working, and I guess I can at least, act like myself on camera now instead of being all uptight. But whatever. What are the other reasons? Also, one of the other reasons is I was playing other games, specifically Terra. It's a new MMO that's coming out. Well, actually, it's not new. It's been out in Korea for about a year, and it's cool and unique in that the combat, you actually perform the swings and strikes and stuff and by yourself. Like you don't click on a target and wait for your character to perform an animation, like perform a move. You actually have to swing your sword and aim your spells and bow and stuff like that. So it's very cool, yeah. And I'm in the beta right now. I might be showing some gameplay of that this next closed beta. I think April 6th is the next closed beta. They're doing weekend betas every 2 weeks, and the actual game comes out on May 1st, I believe. But I might do some videos of that, just because that's what I'm going to be playing a lot of in the coming months, especially this summer. I think it's a little bit of a grind, like it's a lot of quests and stuff. But I mean, what can you expect from a MMO? But it's got a lot of cool things like you fight these giant monsters. Like many of the monsters that you fight in this game require a party to fight. I mean, they can all be soloed if you've got skill, but usually you would want a party to fight each one of these. It's like a lot of bosses, and these are just normal monsters. But that's only when you get higher level. I haven't quite gotten there, so that's why I haven't posted any cool footage of them yet. But anyway, let's get started. Since I have redesigned it, I'm going to just be ignoring all of this stuff. I might come back for some columns and stuff later on, but I'm going to be moving over here to the east and starting over. And I'm not going to be doing as much talking now in these Let's Builds. I've got to focus and actually get the build done. So I'm going to be speeding up a lot of stuff, time-lapsing a lot of stuff, even more so than before. And I'm going to try my best to speed build this thing so we can actually get a build done instead of, quitting another series like I seem to do so often. But alright, I'm just going to get started here and set up a framework, the bones of the structure. And then after that I'll start adding layers of detail. So, see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, I've got the skeleton done. It took a couple hours because I was doing a lot of planning while I was making it, and this is very much a very basic shape of what the structure is going to be like. And I'm not sure where I want to start with the actual detail work. I think this time I'll reverse it and start from the top, because I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with the bottom part, with the entrances and everything. I'll do all that stuff last. How about this? I'll do this episode. I'll do just this top part from there up to there. But anyway, with the top here, on each one of these arms, I'm going to be putting tiny towers, little spires with conical roofs, and conical roofs. Roofs? I don't know. And beneath the conical roof will be a little fire, a little bonfire. Like a bunch of candles or lanterns on the end of each arm. You may have seen me do something like it before. My beacon in the north was the first time I used that kind of thing. I had lanterns on the ends of arms of the tower. And on my most recent build, that massive spawn tower, I put a few of them on it. Little arms with candles on the end. But alright, let's make the conical roof for this top part. I think I want to make it out of red wool, which presents a problem because beneath each conical roof there's going to be a fire, and if I make it out of wool it'll catch on fire. So I'm wondering how. I guess I'll have to shield it with another material, but let me just put a little temp floor here because this is where a bonfire is going to be. I've been having a lot of trouble lately getting my bin proper. Like, I've been trying to install all my mods. I've got like 7. I showed them in episode 2 of this series. I've been trying to install all of my mods, and I keep having conflicts and stuff. Like, I'll install one mod and it disables another one. And right now, you may notice that I'm building on default. It's because I couldn't get HD textures in place with all my other mods working. So all this netherrack would have been water, and all the usual, didn't patch for HD texture packs glitches. Also, I'm doing that because I'm taking a break from a texture pack, of course. I told you guys that. And I'm just trying to avoid it altogether, because what my plan is after I've had a sufficient break from it, my mind is clear and everything, I'm going to do the final stretch and quotation marks finish it. I'm going to do like a month straight of just absolute texture packing and see if I can get all the mobs in place, all the textures, all the art, the armor, everything, and try to get it done by beginning of summer, by the time school releases. And once it's done, I will tweet it to Jeb and see if he'll retweet me, or Junk Boy or Notch, or one of those guys. But alright, let's get this roof on. I'll put a nether brick shield on the underside of the cone, and hopefully that will keep it from catching fire. We'll see. I'm not sure if I want to use netherrack for this whole thing. I mean nether brick. I always say that. I'm not sure if I want to use nether brick because it's just so dark, and I suppose I can have lots of fire and lava and stuff to brighten it up, but I can only do so much of that. I wish it wasn't such a dark block. And I've tried to keep it the same brightness in my texture pack, because I don't want people to build something on my texture pack and then it look completely different on default, which is what most people use. Alright, conical roof. Let's have it one out from the edge. Well, it's catching on fire. Alright, maybe I will have to extend it one more up. I mean, one more layer of shield. And I'll make this layer out of something else. How about gold? So all I have to do is select this. 5, 5, east. Stack it one up. Shift the selection one up. And replace nether brick with gold. Fixed. Hopefully it won't catch on fire now. I think though that the smoke particles, I think if they touch something, it catches it on fire. That's been my observation. They don't seem to be getting that high up though. default gold just looks like yellow. Straight up yellow. Gold has more oranginess than that. Alright, so let's see. I need to go 1 in for this layer as per my schematic or whatever, my blueprint. I had to change this bottom stuff, this whole skeleton thing. I had to change the dimensions and stuff here and there, and because it didn't quite look right from the blueprint I drew up. There. That's nice. That's a good curve to it. Now, below this layer, I think I'll make this layer right here gold. Okay. Alright. What do I want to do with this part? It's looking really cartoony. I don't know if that's because I'm on default or what. But I'm not liking the looks of it so far. It looks like a normal building, not something I would build. I'll continue to spice it up as we go along though. A tower like this needs support type thingies. And maybe at the top, curvy-addy thingies, yes. Curvy-addy thingies, that's the technical term. Curvy-addy thingies. There, that's a little better, but I'm not liking this brick. I think I will change the brick to... I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, that's better. Now what it needs though is some periodical divisions every so many blocks in altitude. And for that, are you guys seeing this? My clouds are glitching out sometimes. Doing some weird stuff here and there. Okay, not now. Oh, there it went. Little blinks of like flicker on and off. Okay, that looks pretty good. Good enough for now at least. It may need some revisions later on, but I think once I'm done with all of the episodes of this build, what I want to do is just do one more touch up of it. Spend a few hours just changing things around and mixing it up, adding little things here and there until it's just right. But let's do these little arms. I'm going to make a little candle on the end of each one. Alright, there's some decent candle arms. Still think that nether brick is way too dark though. But the good thing about World Edit is that you can always make material changes later. Just select the whole structure and replace 112 with whatever. But these, I don't like this exposed nether rack on these candles. I think I want it to be covered up. So let's find out if trapdoors burn. I bet they do. Where's a trapdoor? Pressure plate, trapdoor. So far so good. Seems to be stable. I guess it doesn't matter if they burn off later. Like if Minecraft is patched. Hey, it's turning night. Stop that. If Minecraft is patched so that they do burn, well, then they'll just burn off. And the netherrack will be exposed again, which won't matter that much. But these candles are a little boring, so I need to add some more color to them. Some red wool. Nope, now it just looks like McDonald's. Okay, my friends, that is enough for this episode. I got this top part done and the bones of the rest of it. So next time I will do that part right there. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Good luck, have fun, bye bye.